Peace, love, and light, ICSP family. Today we're going to have a men's motivational talk. This is for all my fellas out there. You know, a lot of times as a man, you can feel taken for granted. So, you can be out here working every day, day and night. You're coming home, you're being a good man to your woman. You're providing for your kids. And you sometimes think that they don't value that they don't really respect the amount of work that you're putting in on a day-to-day basis to provide for the family. I talk to a lot of fellas right now, and it seems like they're going through such hard times with their woman. And, ladies, if you're listening to this too, maybe you guys can grow from this. They have a lot of times where, I'm talking to these guys and they're out here working 16, maybe 10 hours a day. And, they're having to work, going through their trials and tribulations at work. Sometimes there's a lot of blue collar fellas out here that are working hard physically. And, what people don't realize is you can work hard mentally too. So, if you're at a desk and you're doing a lot of desk work, that energy that you're utilizing is extremely, extremely draining as well. So, I talk to fellas that are working these amount of hours and they're coming home and they feel like they still have to do so much things around the house. And, on a day-to-day basis, it gets exhausting for us fellas, having to work constantly and, having to come home and, so maybe sometimes you have to still on top of that cook dinner. Now, I know there's ladies that are out there having to fill the man role, and that's a different topic for a different day. This is specifically for the fellas out here. I want to let you fellas know that I understand what you guys are going through, especially when you think that sometimes you kind of question, man, why are these people taking me for granted? Even sometimes your kids would do that. They don't really understand the amount of work and the effort that you're doing so that they can have a great life. As a man, I do think that that's our responsibility. That's part of the nature of being a man. We're naturally providers. So fellas, keep your head up and keep moving forward and stay strong. You're not the only one feeling that. You're not the only one going through that right now. We all go through that at times, and we all battle that at all times. I talk to so many guys that are saying the same thing when it comes to that. And secondly, there's a lot of guys that I talk to right now that are going through it with the mother of their child. And for you guys, I want to let you guys know that you're not the only one going through that. There's a lot of women out here that are spiteful, that'll do things specifically to hurt your heart because they know that is your child. So they'll keep your child away from you. They won't allow you to see your child during certain times. Maybe they'll keep them from the holidays. They don't really understand that you're at work and you still have to provide a living too. So I'm here for you guys when it comes to that. The best that we can do as men is really try to do the best in the moment. That's all we literally can do. We have to go to work and then we have to hear it on the back end as well. But as long as you keep moving towards whatever goal that you set in place, or even if you continue to make sure that your household has the lights on, hey, I'm happy for you fellas out there that are doing that. Much respect and much love to you. I really want to ask you fellas that are watching this video, and maybe even the ladies, to really just start having a little bit more love in your heart for the men that are going through the situation. So, if you fellas that are out here watching this video and a man that's going through the same thing as you, try to build a brotherhood with them, because sometimes, like I say in a lot of my videos, a form of therapy is just talking to another man, just having another conversation and just being able to relate with them and having empathy. That can go such a long way. I recently had a discussion like that with one of my coworkers, and I just saw the smile on his face, and I saw how much I brightened his day just by hearing him. Sometimes I think that he felt like he wasn't heard, even when he goes home to his wife. you know, she sometimes doesn't hear him 100%. And, you know, like I said, that can be draining mentally and physically, and it really takes a toll on you. But to all you fellas out there, keep striving towards the goal, keep moving forward, and keep your feet on the ground. You are strong, you are powerful. You can do great things in your life, and, you know, you can accomplish great things in your life. It's never over. For you guys that are the older men out here watching this video, maybe you're 50, 60, even 70, your life isn't over either. You still have a purpose that you can pursue if you really decide to. You don't have to sit there thinking that your life is over because maybe you're retired, maybe you don't have a job anymore, maybe you're going through a divorce. You know, I know a lot of people that are going through a divorce right now as well, and they feel like they can't be alone. Fellas, sometimes you need to be alone. You know, sometimes that's the best moment for you to grow mentally and spiritually. And if that woman is really there for you and she's meant to be there for you, she'll come back to your life. You know, sometimes being apart from a woman is exactly what you need so you guys can realize the love that you guys have for each other. You know, so everybody that's out there as a man that feels heartbroken because they're not having the love of their life in their heart, take the time to get to know yourself. Take the time to get to heal yourself. You know, whatever pain or trauma that you're going through, take that time right now. Right now is the time for you to get better. Right now is the time for you to become the best version of yourself, to achieve greatness, and to really design a life that you want so that if you do have kids, you can start building generational wealth and building a legacy for your family. So I really hope this message has helped the fellas out there. And, you know, if you're a lady and you're out here, you know, if you're a woman that has a fella that's out here working day and night and providing for their family, show them some love, you know, give them some love. Maybe cook them a nice meal, you know, give him a hug, you know, tell him that he's valued, that he's important, that what he's doing is not taken for granted, that you see him and you really respect the amount of effort that he's doing to provide for the family. So fellas and ladies, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share this. Peace, love, and light.